built it as it was old. Understand? That temple building strong. Understand? I told them when you was reading in the scripture, his faith was what strong. And these brothers out there, his faith, man. We coming out here, we're not Babylon City day in, day out, rainfall, sunshine. That's how we work. You understand? Because it's a faithful act to be in this ministry. Because we know the reward is greater than what we're facing here right now. You understand? We gonna have our time.
Like Paul said, like your Apostle Paul said, keep the eyes on the prize.
Yeah, verse 35, and the work shall follow, and the reward shall be showed, and a good deed shall be enforced, and wicked deeds shall bear no rule. Said for 36, they said, Abraham prayed first for the Sodomites, and Moses for the fathers that sinned in the wilderness. And Yahushua after him for Israel in the time of Akan. And Samuel and David for the destruction.
And why he used Samuel and David, Samuel was more strong. David was fearless. David was a brave nigga, man. You understand? Samuel was a strong nigga, man. So he said we're going to be standing fearless like Samuel and David because we're going to stand strong and firm in this truth. You understand? We ain't care what it takes. We're going to go the extra mile. If we gotta be prosecuted to death, they go find by death. You understand? But we're going to be sitting on chariots just now, man. You understand?
And Solomon for them that should come to the sanctuary, and Helios for those that received rain, and for the deed, that he might live, and Ezekiah for the people in the time of Sennacherib, and many for many. Even so now, being seen corruption is grown up, and wickedness increased, and the righteous have prayed for the ungodly. Wherefore shall it not be so now also? He answered me and said, this present life is not the end, where much glory doth abide. Therefore have they prayed for the weak. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and beginning of the immortality for to come. Wherein
So this is the day of doom. This right here is the day of doom. When America gonna be hit by these nuclear bombs. You understand? That's when you must say the day of doom. When you see these nuclear weapons here hit America, we gonna know we going home, man. We gonna know we go home. You understand? We gonna rip for joy, man. This is the day of doom, man. We can't wait for this, man. You understand? As the Lord to bring on Babylon, Babakwasha, man. Understand?
yeah. I'll read that verse again. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past. Intemperance is at an end, infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung up.
So there will only be righteousness in Yahweh Shai kingdom. So all these niggas here who want to play the mark in the head and cut in the bed, your niggas gonna stop that shit. Understand? All the niggas who don't want who eating pork and don't obey the Sabbath, your niggas gonna be it in our kingdom, man. You're gonna be dead in our kingdom because if you don't do it, nigga, I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm telling you, nigga, that for sure, man. You know this scripture, huh?
There's the second Ezra chapter 6 verse 7. Then he answered and said, what shall be the pattern of son of the time? Or when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Verse 8, and he answered and said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob handheld first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of this world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
That's the time of the scripture we just read earlier on. Understand? In Sirach. Understand? So Esau, kingdom coming to an end, and Jacob is going to establish forevermore. That's what the Lord said. He said he will not forsake Israel. Because he said, y'all was my firstborn, my first fruit. Understand? He loved you, man. But we just gotta hold strong and enjoy to the end. Understand? We just gotta enjoy to the end. You know, it's right there. It's right there. And Yes, he put things there, but she now shine, you know. To bring all this edification, I must say, enough love to my lap of kind, you know. Good. Lord, send me to this camp, wake up to the shoot, and to get this stuff,
yeah, this is Daniel chapter 2 verse 44. And in the days of these kings shall Yahweh of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people. We shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
It shall stand forever.
That's right.
Yeah. That's right. So all these other kingdoms, they were destroyed. You know, Rome fell, America's gonna fall, but when Yahweh Shah, when he established his kingdom, it's gonna reign forever. You know, forever and ever and ever. And scripture for that is Daniel 7 verse 18. It says to the Most High shall take the kingdom, and we possess the kingdom forever and ever and ever. So the kingdom, that's for Jacob, that's for Israel.
God.
That ain't for the other nations.
Right.
They see that word world in John 3:16, and they think it's talking about the whole world. That word is talking about Israel. And you go to Hebrews, give me Hebrews 1 verse 2, please. Verse 2. Alright, there's many worlds. You know that world wasn't talking about everybody. You know?
This Hebrews chapter 1, verse 2. He said, Hebrews chapter 1, verse 2. And in these last days spoken unto us by his Son, whom he had appointed heir of all things, by whom also he made the world. Continue on?
Yeah, listen to that. That's right. So it says worlds with an S. That shows you there's more than one world. You gotta look up definitions, look up words. They don't do that in church. In church, it's all about tithes. Can you Micah chapter 3 verse 11, please?
Micah.
Yeah, Micah 3 verse 11. It's all about the tithes. It's about giving money. Those pastors agree. They're not teaching our people. They go in there and they hear the same old thing. They probably might hear a prayer, "Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name," and that's it. And then they might eat, and then tithes again, like TD Jakes.
God, this is Micah 3 verse 7. 3 verse 7. 11. This is Micah 3 verse 11. The heads the heads therefore judge for reward, and the priests therefore teach for hire, and the prophets therefore divine for money. Yet will they learn. Yet will they learn. Yet will they lean upon the Lord and say, "Is not the Lord among us? None evil shall come upon us."
That's right. So they teach for money. They say money is root of all evil. They're letting money get to their heads. You know. I mean, once you get that money, it's like they don't want to teach no one. Same thing with Daniel 7. He might be paid off to teach those life he's teaching. He come with that love everybody doctrine. He come with what? Jesus Christ. You don't teach your house shy. You don't even teach an RFID chip about the mark of the beast. Yeah, that's a stumbling block.
This is Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pastors, said Yahweh. Therefore thus said Yahweh, power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people. You have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing, said Yahweh. Because your niggas supposed to teach us the law. If you're an apostle, you're supposed to be teaching us the law. So the most I say, you're drive my flock away, because you're taking them away from the law. Telling them about the law that I'm with, man, but let's still taking tithes.
Look at that word pastor. Yes, there's a definition to it, you know. Like I said, we look up words. We gotta be diligent in this, you know. So, your house and states should have something approved. Please say just read John 3:16 and call, you know, that's it.
But there's about
before you there, let me just read this definition. The word pastor, it goes back to the Hebrew 7:74-62. It means to pasture, tend, graze, feed. to tend, pastor, to shepherd, a ruler, a teacher, a people as flock, a shepherd, a herdsman. So this is a teacher, right? They're not teaching.
They just to back up with what I'm saying here, right? This is Malachi chapter 2 verse 6. He said, the law of truth was in his mouth and iniquity was not found in his lips. He walked with me in peace and equity and they turned many away from iniquity. But this was talking about the Hawashai. Tell many people away from iniquity, but this right there for the pastors and them. He said, for the priest's lips shall keep knowledge and they shall seek the law of his mouth. For he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts.
Well, there's a big reason there. And a lot of these pastors, they're paid off to teach the people lies because they don't want them to wake up. They don't want them to know about the end of America. When you teach these people about, America's going to be destroyed, they think you're crazy. They don't hear that. They don't hear that nuclear bomb's going to hit America. They want to keep you mentally in bondage. They want to keep you in that matrix.
That's right. He said, but you are departed out of the way. You have caused many to stumble at the law. You have corrupted the covenant of Levi, said Yahweh of hosts.
That's right. And that's showing you that's what they be doing. They're not teaching the laws. They're not telling women to wear a dress. They say come as you are. They don't care with faggots. A faggot and lesbian can go in church and think they're going to be saved. The faggots ain't going to be saved. So don't give me Leviticus 3 verse 13. I mean that's enough. Yeah, Leviticus 3 verse 13. Everything that America does is against what's right. They call evil good and they call good evil. Everything's opposite. It's topsy-turvy.
That's right, man. It says in Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them.
That's right. Put to death. Not go to prison. They will be killed one time. He's gonna put a bullet in that cabbage. Yeah, I mean, I'm still allowed a faggot to live. I mean, even if a faggot could repent, a faggot's always gonna have those gay tendencies. So when they see a man, they might fall in love with him. They might be like touchy-touchy. I'm saying, once you're a faggot, you always gonna be a faggot. You're put to death. They say the only good faggot is a dead one.
That's right.
In America, they what? They promote smoking cigarettes. You don't defile your temple. That's against the Bible too. Everything that's against the Bible, they allow it. They promote it. The children, they don't like the children to be disciplined. They try to take the father out of the family. The son has to be raised by a father. It can't be raised by a woman.
Just even to add to what I was saying, and it's not in America they're telling you cut off your bed, and all these things. You understand? We're not supposed to be doing that. So everything the Most I say for Israel to do, America doing the opposite. You understand? And if you do realize, they're using a lot of we black people Israelites, like Lil Wayne and these fellas, they are jinxed, but they're using them to influence the little ones who now coming up in this life. Like choking ones like a tattoo, the other part spider on the butt.
Yeah, like Lil Wayne got tattoos all over.
Yeah.
He's promoting that.
Yeah.
These young children see Lil Wayne as a role model. Damn role model. The nigga got seizures. He on drugs. They got this guy named Little Pump. What I say, Gucci Gang. He on that this drug called Xanax. That Xanax. Yeah, they got on that. They promoting that. In the future's a rapper. He came out and said that he don't be those drugs. He just promoted because these kids, they like it. They like to hear about drugs and killing and murder. Like 21 Savage. Talking about, he shoot a nigga in the back and all that. I mean, that's awful, man. That's why these new children, they come in monsters.
And you know, and you know for the pastors, first we go to all these dudes and them. If a man is wearing sackcloth, if a man is wearing fringes, you know that dude off. If a man shaving the beard and the bowler and thing, you know that die off.
That's
Verse 6. Not as though the word of Yahweh are not been perfected, but they are not all Israel, which are Israel. Neither because they are the seed of Abraham, are they children, but in Isaac shall I see before.
So they're Israel by blood, by the flesh. They're Israel, they're not of Israel.
Because they're not Israel, and we could say it now, but they're not Israel of the spirit now. You understand? We might be of the, they might be all the Negroes is Israel by blood, but not by the spirit. So this is, yeah, I was trying to know and tell them, because it's not of the spirit, you're really not none of mine.
Because in John, so like I said, so talking
are the children of the flesh. These are not the children of Yahweh, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed. For the what? For the seed. For the S-E-E-D, the seed. Right. Not the S to the end, the seed. There is one particular seed. But this is the word of promise. On this time, I will come and save us of the son. And not only this, but when we Rebekah also had conceived by one, even our father Isaac.
and I appreciate it, the back of what I was saying, you understand? Like what 21 chapter is saying, in order for the nigga and kill them in the back and what he says, right? This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate is I shall be evil toward his brother and toward the wife of his bosom and toward the remnant of his children which he shall leave.
That's right, that's part of the curses, like the Bloods and the Crips. Bloods and Crips, they're both Israelites. You can see a white man in the Bloods and the Crips or a Chinese. Unless it's a really poor white man, but you ain't gonna see that. They want to shoot each other. They want to shoot each other in the tree. Huh? Yeah, probably. I just feel you. That's true.
Like Gaza and Gully, really James, really Israelite, because in Jamaica there's a lot of Benjamins dwelling there, like just in Trinidad, and that's how called Gaza and Gully. And this one fighting with this one, and the two head people are Gaza and Gully like this. So what are they fighting for?
Women, they like that these days. You gotta be a bad man to get a woman. She had the nice Jordans, nice gun, block.
And they skip this city. And they skip this city going to $100.
It's just a woman that living in pleasure is dead while she living. She want money. She want you to have a nice car, a Lamborghini or a Mustang. It's not supposed to be about that. It's supposed to be about the personality of that man.
Come to this brother.
A man's beard shows his austere look. It shows his fierce look like a lion. You take away his mane, the lion will look like the female. The female doesn't have a mane. But these white men in movies, they cut off their beard. Like Superman. In the movie, I think he had a beard, but he cut it off. I think Hulk had one too.
That statement I can make it two people.
Sorry, but John Hancock, he had a beard in the movie, he cut it off. So when you grow up in this world, you think that it's okay to cut off your beard. When you cut off your beard, you look more like a man when you have your beard on.
Yeah, because when you really look at the metrics, right? Not metrics the movie, but when you really look at the metrics, as you see, with a lion, you understand? A lion, a male lion, you can know a male lion by the biggie on his face, you understand? Which was a real nice statement as this, you know? And it's have to reflect on it a little more, because it's true, you understand? This is just the truth, because a male lion represents this like male lion. When he stand up, you see all the crazy, man.
Time is it?
Yeah, come on, you see that shit.
That's right.
This is John chapter 8, verse 32.
I don't know. It's on my phone.
Yeah, John 8, 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So that is a short precept, but it's very effective. So you will have to know the truth, and the truth will make you free. So that when you hear this truth, you know it brings a spirit of freedom upon you. But why is you walling in your life? You don't know what to believe. But everything around you seems to be lies. Everything is a lie, a lie. There's no foundation to stand up. But the truth always have a foundation to stand up. You understand?
That even goes back to where when you have a Shai was talking in the matter and he said all that will be planted in tongues, the tongues will go up and choke them. And the man that built his house on sand, the rain will fall and wash away the sand. But the man who built his house on that rock, and when you talk about that rock, it goes back to Peter. And Peter used to call Cephas in Greek, right? If I'm wrong, understand? But Peter used to call Cephas in Greek. And Peter represents what? Rock, that stone. And that goes back to this foundation, which is the good. Understand?
Right. Precept again. This is Romans 15 verse 4. He said, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
And Romans 4, verse 1 and down. What shall we say then? That then Abraham, our father, has pertaining to the flesh and come. But Abraham, we are justified by works. We are glorified. That is by works. But not before Yahweh. You understand? It is by works. And he glorified his own self. God again glory in that like works. But it's by faith God want a man to believe in him, not in his own self. By faith. Not in faith. But Abraham we are justified by works. He had whereof to glorify, but not before Yahweh which is God. For what saith the scripture? Abraham believed Yahweh, and it was counted unto him for righteousness. Right?
Yeah, that obedience goes back. That obedience goes back to even Genesis, I think in chapter 18, where the Most High told Abraham, say, sacrifice your only begotten son, which is Isaac. And it's like a sacrifice him. But the Most High test Abraham to see how much faith he had in Yahweh Shemel Shai. Understand? And Moses, Abraham took his son Isaac and was going up to the mountain, and he was like, Isaac was like, you know, kid. So that he really loved. He had seen his father really loved. He said, but the Lord will provide him. You understand? Because he already know what the Lord tell him to do. Understand? That's just that faith and that obedience. That faith and that obedience. You understand?
That's just right on board. I mean, stated to
It's
an
not
hour.
to him that worketh.
The Trump
If you reward not the act of grace, but of death. But to him that worketh not, but believeth on him that justifieth your God, his faith is counted for righteousness. His faith is counted for righteousness.
That's right.
But for him that worketh not, but believeth on him that justifieth the ungodly,
I'm about to shut down.
his faith is counted for righteousness.
Ready on to the word.
See like that preachers out there? Going out. Drink this water. And miracles will take place. That's nonsense.
Like witchcraft.
Witchcraft. One thing up here just drink. All you call it. Miracle man. God again look glory in that.
Because the
God
scripture.
again glory in Bible. Tell the man. Rise up and walk. And sit man lay. Get up and walk in the name of Yahweh. And the man rise up and walk. That is faith. That is comfortable. Right. Not bring that last power. That's a lie. Balance and God is spirit. And not the spirit of truth. Spirit of righteousness. When you believe God with faith, God will say, the scripture says there.
If your faith can move a mighty mountain, or faith can move mountains, you know what I'm saying?
So I'm here about the Bible says, without faith,
It is impossible.
it is impossible to serve God. God tells you, no faith to God.
And then I was trying to come and show
God
you.
is God, God of act.
Hold on. The other piece of the go ahead.
I just like the way you word, you know? The man with the game, but the game got shoot. This is Genesis 22, verse 2.
So I think close until about 7:40.
And he said, take now thy son, thy only son Isaac, whom thou lovest, and get thee into the land of Moriah, and Moriah, and offer him therefore a burnt offering upon one of the mountains which I will tell thee of. Understand?
That's right.
So right.
God call him faith. That's what they call him faith. Offering up the only son to God. The only son God gave you. You're going to offer him up as a sacrifice unto God. That's a faith. That's what they call him faith. Not I go pray for you and give you $2,000 and you can't go to cry like this. But God said, I don't can't go to cry now. But you have to pray. You have to take it on church. God has called you to faith for that go to God. I don't know faith there's a man a guy thing. You don't talk to the bank. Your pastor don't talk to the bank. Say, give him the motor come and sign up. You get the motor come, when you get the motor come. You say, I have a mortgage. God will pay for your motor. How faith is that? Like Mama Rasul, some full of food.
And I hope people will put and cook when you say
What we know, only son, the only son, that was to get a sacrifice. God is a righteous God, a God that is respectful. You don't know God is respectful. God is respectful. That's all about God says. That one will do. Seven and not go past. Not one jot, one tip of his word shall fail. None will fail. That is what we call in God. The difference is God man and man none. One man is the one that you got to put $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 and you want to believe that man going to do something. But you know the Bible says if it too often, the Bible says according to your faith, not the faith. Not the pastor said, according to your faith. You believe in the pastor and you have faith in the pastor and the belief. One God, you don't know what he is. But your faith, not the pastor. According to your faith, you don't know.
This, talk about faith, man. You know, this is a serious thing. What I'm saying. This is Psalms 118, verse 8. It is better to trust in Yahweh than to put confidence in man.
That's right.
That's right. It is better to trust in Yahweh than to put confidence in prince.
That's right. Not even the prime minister for that confidence. Not even him. Not even the Pope. You can't even be a dog. You can't do the worst. He's our own killer. He's our own devil, man. That's created here. Full of a lot of people. Spoil people, children, all kind of things. Talking about having faith in God. It's not because everybody rated him up. They give you up, you know. And what is he going to do? What is he going to do? One man is all about to the children. But they know he's a wicked man. They are no good man. We don't know. That are the good. Your faith in God, confidence in God, faith in God, can have confidence in man. Try not to put your confidence in man. There is nothing you broke in your life. Like a man. Man has a great failure before God. You put faith in God, your ability will come to pass. Because the Bible says without faith it is impossible to serve God. You must serve God with faith. If you can't believe Him, that He is, and a rewarder, to them that diligently seek Him, your reward is there. He will truly reward you. You have to say, yes, sir.
This is Jeremiah 17, verse 5. Thus said the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart depart from the Lord.
That's right.
Read it again. Thus said the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Ba'ashem Mashiach Yahushua, he said, cursed be the man that trusted in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from Yahweh.
Likewise, you cannot put trust in man. No confidence in man. One man, my friend said, I got my job straight. Man and take and kind of vote. And I'm going to preach on summer. Hey, that's very hard. And all this kind of thing. That's it. From glory. Don't put your faith in that kind of color.